here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Oklahoma City Thunder at Chesapeake Energy Arena. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. You look at the Rockets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now for the 76ers, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency going forward will be key.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more aggressive. The process accepted that with humility, saying, I want to be great, and it's only right for people to expect me to drop 35 a night. At the same time, he said, I'm not a selfish player. If the defense double teams me, it's about making the right play. Kevin?
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Greg, in 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you've got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so, because of that, though, and especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander, Trevor Ariza out there with Horford, and it's Dort in at the 2. Passes to Horford. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pretty much an Al Horford staple right there. A polished player who has lots of confidence when he gets in that range.
Harris outside. Doesn't go for him. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Here's Simmons, following the basket by Al Horford. Harris passes to Embiid, and stolen by Horford. It's 2-on-1. Here's Pokusevski, and it's off from 3-point range. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Out to Harris. And it's off the back rim, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up to the stripe. That one's rebounded by Embiid. 76ers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simmons. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Dishes it to Horford. Rebound by the 76ers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Now here's Horford following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. 76ers trailing. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Thibault can't get it to go.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Horford the pass to Ariza. Over Thibault. Here's Pokusevski, guarded by Harris. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Pokusevski. No good with the triple. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Harris outside. Pass to Thibault. Goes up the baseline. Almost, but it rolls out.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Inside, Horford. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And Embiid drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Power down with both hands.
Ooh, no layups right there for SGA. Up to the rim.
Here's Thibault. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. Now here's Horford, guarded by Embiid. Horford kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pakusevsky. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot, but they recover it. A reason no one. The 76ers lead with some arc, and good that time. Thibault's got his second basket of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. The pass to Pakusevsky. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third basket of the night right there. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Thibault. On the wing, Milton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Then for the 76ers, Howard comes in for Harris. And it's Seth Curry in for Matisse Thybulle. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Hill. Boy, he just disappeared against Indiana, and they really needed him. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now here's Diallo. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Kicks it to Muscala. There's the 3. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Right side, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Here's Baisley. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Simmons. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Thunder. And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Green comes in for Shake Milton. Pass to Muscala. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The 76ers leading by 8. Now Curry. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Here's Hill. Pass to Muscala. Here's Baisley. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And here now the Thunder after the Sixers pick up 2. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Now here is Muscala. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. Baisley passes to Hill. That 3 off the mark. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Now here is Hill. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, George Hill making me get out a box of tissues. Sweet teardrop there.
The 76ers leading by 12. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range. Another miss by Curry.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Diallo, and the rejection by Embiid. Green deciding where to go with it. And there's the pass to Korkmaz. He dishes it to Embiid. Back to Korkmaz. Rebounded by Jackson. Oklahoma City shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Here's Diallo. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Curry. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Embiid with the steal. Here's Korkmaz, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Good on both. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. To the inside. Baisley. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. A 12-point game. Passes it to Korkmaz. 76ers moving the ball around. Hill against Curry. 5 on the clock, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Hill. For Philadelphia, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Here's Baisley. Let's go. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, you know, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
You've got Diallo, also George Hill out there, Mike Muscala out there with Jackson, and it's Baisley in at the power forward position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Green kicks to Howard. Pass to Korkmaz. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Thibault, the pass to Korkmaz. Off target with his 3. Thunder trailing by 17. Right side Horford. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Bradley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Bradley. Simmons checked in for the 76ers. He's off on the second. Thunder trailing by 18. To the left wing. Now here is Harris. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Orlando.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Drills the three-pointer. Korkmaz has got 10 points.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Nothing offensively yet from them in this second quarter. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Philadelphia leading by 21. Thibault with the ball. He's picked up by a rebound. Wow, hammering it in.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the run. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Korkmaz. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Ben Simmons.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
Relax on the first.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander, such an intriguing prospect coming out of Kentucky. I can't wait to watch in a new system how it is that he starts to understand and develop further his offensive play.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Hey, Brent, last postseason, we saw some teams have heated exchanges internally after tough losses. Does that happen very often?
If there's something, Kevin, that you feel you're capable of doing, and there's a lot at stake with regards to that in terms of not your reputation, but in terms of the type of respect that your team should be getting, yes, this happens a lot. It happens in the playoffs, and it's a bit more aggressive, but great teams find ways to work through those problems and become their best selves. Well, known as a defensive specialist for many years, it's the ability for Ariza still to consistently be a threat out there from the three-point line, especially from the corners.
The Thunder have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Two shot.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Bradley. Harris with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Back to Bradley. Outside for Simmons. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Harris no good. And Bradley gets it to go.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass. Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
One shot.
And that one misses. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter. The 76ers leading by 23. And here is Simmons. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Milton finds Thibault. Over Ariza. Bradley trying to break free. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Dort misses. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Dort passes to Horford. Ariza has the open look. No good from outside.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's Thibault in the corner. Offline with his three. Difficult situation for Oklahoma City. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-6 run. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
To the middle. Here's Ariza. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
The pass to Harris. Passes it to Thibault. Here's Bradley. The Thunder pull it in. Pokusevski's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. In the corner, Horford with it. The three-pointer, no good.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Now here's Simmons. 8 points for him. It's good from long range.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Pokusevski, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Two.
No good on that one. So both teams changing it up here. And the second free throw, good. Simmons with it. 11 points in the game.
Whose man's is Simmons?
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Now here's Milton. An 11-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
The drive by Jackson. Pass to Pokusevski. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great positioning.
Oklahoma City shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the 76ers, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference.
And for Philadelphia, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Joel Embiid. Averaging about 24 points, 16 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And that'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. From the left block, and that's good for 2. Simmons got 9 points in the quarter.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Offensive rebound, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Howard's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Outside Jackson. It's back to Hill. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Jackson against Curry. Here's Muscala. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And Muscala kicks to Diallo. The pass to Baisley. Knocked away. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Well, if you're going to make that offensive move, it's important to know where Danny Green is. One of the better shot blocking guards you're going to find.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Hill deciding where to go with it. And it's blocked by Simmons. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Here's Howard. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Howard's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it.
Knocks it loose. Outside, Simmons. Over in the corner, Green. And so it's Philadelphia with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they're winning all the 50-50 offensive boards. The rebound goes up. Everybody goes to get it, but only one person's coming down with it. And that's the guy with the extra effort, and it's been them tonight. That's why it's a blowout. These second chance opportunities, and they made the most of it.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
They rely way too heavily on three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. That's my off sound, Ernie. They were off, but they still settle for the outside shots. They got to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They get a hand on it. Milton the pass to Embiid. Simmons on the wing. Harris, right side. The shot's good.
Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
The Thunder shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Outside, Horford. Passes it to Dort. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And the 76ers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Horford against Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Back to Simmons. Pass to Thibault. Harris kicks to Milton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Horford. Three-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the pass to Milton. And here is Harris. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Tobias there taking the contact, still leaning with it, scores it.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him. He was all alone on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Milton kicks to Simmons. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Here's Dort, defended by Milton. Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Basket good. 8 points for him.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Dort. And a miss there on the triple.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Simmons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Milton kicks to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Count it, good.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Simmons looking it over. Harris outside. Passes it to Thibault. To the paint with the shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the 76ers with some changes. Tony Bradley comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in for Shake Milton. The free throw drops for Embiid. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
Horford against Simmons. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And a former high-level recruit, Dort went undrafted, but it didn't take him long to make an NBA team and contribute.
He played around 20 minutes a game last year for OKC. And he just really prided himself on bringing toughness and defense on a nightly basis. Trust me, there's plenty of other guys on that roster who can do the scoring job. So he settled in nicely and continues to work on being more consistent offensively.
Now Harris, following Al Horford's three-point attempt, pass to Simmons. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Thunder have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Simmons. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Simmons. He's got 13. Harris looking it over. Down low. Here's Embiid. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Ariza passes to Dort. Here's Pokusevski. Just 4 to shoot. Ariza goes in. It's good. Ariza's got 6.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Get Simmons!
Simmons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Embiid. To the inside, Bradley. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And Embiid with the block. Bradley passes to Simmons. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And that's 15 points for Ben Simmons. So it's the Thunder now. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him. Knocked loose.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
There's the pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. Inside. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist in the game. Pass to Horford. Ariza kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Pokusevski's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Simmons against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Harris, good. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 22 points for him. Pass to Pokusevski. Pass to Horford. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Right side, Bradley. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And here is Simmons. He's got 15. And they double up Embiid. Back to Simmons. Harris passes to Bradley. Clock at 6. Misses the baby hook. Oklahoma City's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Harris.
And Ariza much improved as a free thrower over the course of his career.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Ariza. And the 76ers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Green comes in for Harris. And it's Seth Curry in for Ben Simmons. Ariza hits them both. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Now the pass to Bradley. Passes it to Green. Over Diallo. They get it back to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Baisley. 76ers getting the bucket. Muscala with the ball. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Jackson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The 76ers also with a sub. Eibel's checked in. And he's good on the second. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Howard. Back to Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And both free throws good for Curry. Oklahoma City's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Curry with the steal. They're running. Stops. Pops. Second chance shot. And it's Bradley getting it to go. Bradley's got 5 now.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Baisley. 5 points in the game. Muscala. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now Curry. Pass to Green for the 3. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Philadelphia enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Philadelphia. Paladon is out there with Diallo. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Baisley in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And there's the pass to Maxey from past the arc. No good that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. It's stolen by Green. Here's Poirier. A marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Danny Green is such a fantastic system player, and this is a pretty fantastic system, so it's working out well.
Oklahoma City shooting just 31% in the game. Kicks to Muscala. There's Diallo. You know, Brent, some unique conditions to say the least for the NBA restart. Do you feel you would have thrived or had a hard time in that bubble?
Well, that's a good question, Kevin. I like to think that I would have found some way to make positive contributions to the team. I think the interesting dynamic to all of it is the fact that guys love to compete. And there is no way for you to fake that kind of enthusiasm, that kind of drive, that kind of motivation to be on the floor and do your very best no matter the situation. That came out last year as we established the NBA champion. Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Miller's checked in for Diallo. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field in the 4th quarter started. Curry looking it over. Now here's Maxey. Fires from deep. And Seth Curry hits from deep.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Paladon fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Jerome is checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, we know it was a different kind of preseason for this year as the start of the season was delayed. Is that something the players like or don't like?
Old guys love it, Kevin. Young guys need the time. But given the circumstances around trying to get the NBA season not just started, but eventually back on the regular calendar that we're used to, this is something that every team has been dealt, and you've just got to play your cards wisely.
And Green gets it to go.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then get to that.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Passes to Baisley. Feeds it to Muscala. Good, nice job down low.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's Maxey. Outside Curry. With the teardrop, and Miller with the block. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. 3 on the clock.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
That one good for 2. Something that we all dealt with after the suspension of play last year, missing basketball. Brent, any thoughts on having the sport you love halted midseason?
Well, I've thought about that for over a decade, Kevin, having had to stop playing basketball altogether. But certainly all of these guys and women who did not get a chance to continue their seasons last year had time to understand just how important the game is to them, and also the way they can impact the change that they want to see come with their platform.
Miller, no luck. 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And here's Maxey to the middle. It's stolen by Muscala. And now a fast break for the Thunder.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Maxey. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Free throw good, Maxey. Here's Jerome. He kicks to Muscala. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the three-pointer. Muscala's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Curry passes to Poirier. Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And it's Miller in the corner. Poirier grabs the miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to Maxey. Scott inside, covered by Miller. Here's Poirier. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Jerome. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Sunday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. So he gets them both. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Green passes to Maxey. Back to Green. To the inside. It's stolen by Muscala. Here's Jerome. Tries again. It's deflected. Here's Korkmaz. Green kicks to Korkmaz. Back to Green. There's the pass to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Back to Green. From deep. The shot that time not on target. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Paladon passes to Miller. Here's Jerome. Puts up a 3. They get it again. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Now here's Paladon. Kicks it to Muscala. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. Jerome, good. Jerome's got 4 points in the quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Passes it to Poirier. To the right side. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Miller. Korkmaz kicks to Green, lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Muscala's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead. And he was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Poirier. Now here's Maxey. D right on him. Down low. To end the cold streak, and he can't bank that one in. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Maxey. Back to Korkmaz. Fires the 3. And it's Green missing. And the foul on Mike Scott. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And here's Maxey. Right wing. They need this one. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Oklahoma City shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Maladon passes to Muscala. Here's Jerome. Here's Baisley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Baisley's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The pass to Korkmaz. The tray. Cans it from downtown.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Thunder have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Jerome. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Jerome's got 6 here in this quarter.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Poirier. 76ers moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Jerome with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Maladon with the bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And here are the 76ers now. The Thunder making the shot. Now, here's Maxey. Back to Green from outside the arc. But they'll get another chance.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
The first one falls. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Joel Embiid.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Here's Maladon. 76ers getting the bucket. Over over Maxey. The shot by Melodon, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Maxey passes to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Passes it to Poirier. Clock at 4. The 11-footer. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Jerome. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, a statement win. What should people know about this team?
You know, we tough, especially defensively. That's our motto. We want to guard, we want to get stops, and I think we did that pretty well tonight. But you know, we young, we learning every day, and we're gonna be really good.
Well, looks like it's coming fast. Appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.